I've had conversation with friends before. It's a very popular album in the circle, but we try to point out, we try to figure out where is the climax of the story. You're going through, you hit those big tracks towards the end. I don't know, to you, as you I guess would have a unique understanding of the story. Where's the climax to the Everglow?
I think that the climax to the Everglow happens in the song Anything, personally. And I think that the lowest point is Cover Me. And I think that the Everglow is a turning point in the story, but that leads you into Anything. And I think that the spirit that got captured in that song, like between the lyrics and the way that it sounds and feels, is one of the most. If I had to pick 5 songs that I felt like captured the essence of May, I feel like Anything would be right in the running for that.
What do you have a number one? Just going off on a tangent.
Honestly, I feel like Bloom, the most recent song. Okay. I feel like somewhere between Anything and Bloom, May exists. Like that's it.
Nice. Or the thing that stands out about Anything to me, I guess just the first time listening to it before you even really get into the story, is the use of the bells. The bells are in there. And is there a reason behind that, or is it just something that sounded cool? Or
a lot of the sounds that get chosen, especially in that record, they serve one of 2 purposes. One is to either set an environment for the listener, and you hear that a lot in Destination Beautiful as well. Just like on Summertime, for example, the sounds that were used to recall a mental impression of summertime, especially as a kid growing up. There's this one keyboard sound that sounds like a sprinkler going off at the end. And it's just like...
See, I thought it was like one of those spinning firework things. But
exactly. There you go. It could be either one. We just lit off a bunch of fireworks and almost got arrested in San Diego last week. So that's a whole other story. We love fireworks.
I'm all for tangents.
Yeah.
How did this go down?
Well, every tour, we look forward to San Diego because there's this little area called La Jolla, and there's this one spot where these massive cliffs overlook the Pacific Ocean, and it's really dark, and it's really you have to hike almost a mile down this road to get down to the beach area, and it's just completely deserted, but it's beautiful, and the stars are so bright, and the moon will oftentimes just disappear into the ocean. So we'll sit out there for hours, build a big fire, and that's kind of like a moment on tour where, from the beginning of the tour, we tell all the bands that we're out with, can't wait for this night. And so we always buy fireworks as we're coming through the states where they're legal and save them for that night so we can shoot them out into the ocean. Well, on this tour, we happen to have a band called Windsor Drive out with us. And one of the guys in Windsor Drive, I won't name names, but his dad happens to own a fireworks distributor. He's one of the main suppliers for the big fireworks. So normally, we get the we get the baby guys. No. We had the types of mortars that you'd see in a big city fireworks show. And so, we drew a little bit more attention this time than we normally do. To the tune of looking up and seeing a police helicopter circling us. At that point, we're like, uh-oh, this is probably going to get ugly. And sure enough, within about 5 minutes, we had either 7 or 8 cop cars come careening in to this area, lights blazing, guns drawn, what is going on? And so, needless to say, that ended a little bit, not as fun of a way as it normally did. But they were cool, and no one got arrested.
Good.
And we got a great tour story out of it.
Absolutely.